Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. Of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's up, my brother?
What's going on with you, man?
What's going on?
Hey, you know what? It's so funny because it's Throwback Thursday. And,
Yeah.
You know, we always, Throwback Thursday and different stuff like that. We got the throwback shirts on.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, our first edition shirt is definitely here. But you know what? We had a fun time last night with Jessica Holman interview that we decided we want to do it again. Another interview.
Absolutely.
This time, we got Jermaine Taylor, former Easton High School basketball star and state champion. How you doing, Jermaine?
I'm doing fine. How y'all doing?
Hey, we good, man. We good. You know, so
That's
hey, like I said, we appreciate you on here, man, because something about them Eagles, man, when you played. So, we want to just let everybody know how you started, the different sports you did and things like that. Then we're going to cruise on through the Easton and college and stuff like that. So, Jermaine, let me ask you this. How old were you when you first started playing sports, and what sports did you play?
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm not gonna lie, probably 6 years old when I really put the basketball in my hand. And I didn't really want to play any other sport because I felt like I could be good in that sport. And I was gonna try football, but basketball was the heart. So I just kept dribbling the basketball, and that's what happened. Stayed with basketball.
So, was you like, of course, you know what I'm saying? I know that a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, play street and everything. Was you in a league? When did you start playing in the league and stuff like that?
Okay, I started in the league and probably I was like 10 years old. So we had a 10 and under at the Jefferson Street Baptist Church. It's a church league. We played down at Walnut Street and stuff like that. And yeah, that was the first start of it. And that's why I loved it. I loved it then.
Hey, Jermaine, let me ask you this, and I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying, definitely interested. Like, so when you started playing, was you like, was you point guard, guard? What position was you going in?
Matter of fact, I was a point guard because I was kind of short still. Just I'm still short, but yeah, I was a point guard, man, and I all I did was dribble the ball to the basket when I was little. I couldn't really shoot like that. They called me the slasher, so I was slashing, getting to the bucket. That's it. That's all. That's all we did, and we used to run the score up on teams too back in the day. So it was the same. Yeah.
And the reason why, I was interested because, like I said, when we met, and
Yeah.
you still possess them guard skills, still rocking and rolling. So I'm like, man, this is a Wrangler, man. I'm not guarding this cat. You know what I'm saying? like now, man. So,
Yeah.
right. So, how long was you in that league? Like before you
Matter of fact,
middle school?
okay, we played in that league probably for a few more years, you know what I'm saying? Probably to about 12, I guess. 12 and under. Then it just took it straight to middle school, Western Middle, so that's what happened.
Okay, so you went to Western Middle. So
Yeah.
still point guard, right? So
Right.
okay. Um, how was y'all in middle school, man? How was the team? How was
Hey,
the grade and all that up?
well, in middle school, I tried out the sixth grade year with the eighth graders, and I didn't make that. So I came back seventh grade year determined. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I made that team, but really at eighth grade year with me and my boy Stan Whitcliffe, that's my boy. We won championship.
Okay.
So that's what did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: when you're in middle school, uh, what I know you said that when you started, you was dribble slash and all this. Did the
Yeah.
jumper come to you? Did you finally get the jumper and all that kind of stuff, or what?
Yeah, when I get, I got more confidence shooting, so I just kind of let it go. It's just let it go. I said I'm not gonna be, a jump shooter like that, but I was like, let me shoot it a little bit. I might score a little bit, so I started shooting it more.
So okay, you said y'all won championship. Well, eighth grade
Yes,
won
sir.
championship. Is that when y'all won it?
Yeah, eighth grade, eighth grade. Yep, eighth grade.
So for people who are maybe new, not aware of the middle school championship, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
how was that? Like how did like tournament and how many teams and stuff like that? How was that?
it was I think it was probably about 4 or 6 teams. It wasn't really that many teams like that because we only went 12-1. So it's like a short season, and we played Mazik in the championship game. We beat Mazik.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how it goes. It ain't real big like a high school, so it's real small.
Right, right. Well, that's cool. So eighth grade season's over and stuff like that. So what high schools was you looking at before you decided to go to Easton?
Okay, I was looking at Central because Central, they used to come to our school and just be trying to get me and my partner Stan. So he ended up getting in Central because he got he wrote some type of thing you got to write to get in. But I kept on hearing from my cousins, if you go to Central, you're not gonna win anything. And hold on. So I kind of stalled my letter. I didn't get to write it. So I was like, should I go to Central or Eastern with my cousins? So so I think, man, made the right decision. I picked Eastern, man. Even though Central was loaded with Anthony Grundy,
Right, right.
big, yeah, Ray Cunningham,
Yeah,
Ronnie Griffin.
yeah.
Yeah, they had some nice guys there, but I chose family, and that's what I stuck with.
Who was the coach at Central? You know,
Uh, I want to say Northington, Coach Northington. Coach. Yeah, I think because he came from Western.
mhm.
I think my sixth grade year he was at Western. Then he went over to Central.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, that's who I think was over there. If I'm not mistaken, but yeah.
So decided to go to Eastern. Like your cousins and stuff was there, like right. So
Yeah.
they was older. They was already there.
They're a year older than me.
Okay, okay, cool, cool. So you get to Eastern. You're there.
Hmm.
Uh, how was the freshman? Describe your freshman year and all this kind of stuff for us.
Okay. When my eighth grade year, when I was leaving eighth grade, I ended up playing summer ball with Eastern. So they kind of already knew me. So, it was just like a breeze going into that freshman year because it's like you playing eighth graders again. The game is slow.
Right, right.
So, it's easy. The balls is getting there, the passes and everything. So, I mean, and then my first tryout day, the coach said, you ain't gonna be down there playing with them freshmen. Get down here with the varsity because you doing too much to these freshmen. That was the truth. So yeah, I end up getting down there with varsity practicing with them. So yeah, and then we went 13, 13-2,
Okay,
14, 14-2
okay,
as freshman team.
okay. Wow.
So yep.
Yeah. So they knew the talent was there. Right. So yeah, come on, quit playing around with these. Yeah, come on up here. So who was some of the older cats besides you? And you can name your cousins too. Like on that when you was a freshman, playing varsity.
Okay, we had some guys leadership. The seniors, Andre Rowley and Lamar Gathright,
Oh,
Matt Lemon. He was the shooter. I mean, it was quite a few, man. And then of course my cousins, because they already been playing varsity. They already been playing varsity since freshman year too.
okay.
And then James Coward and Trent Coward, they all was there, man. They took me in and showed me the ropes. So that's what I learned from.
So how was as far as the record wise as a freshman on varsity? How was that? What was that record?
We went. I ain't even gonna lie. That wasn't too good a year, really. That was like I think 19 and 11, man. It wasn't too good that year, but it got better each year.
Right. But see, that let you know that you come from a powerhouse and winning because 1911. Some of these cats be jumping up and down. Right. For 1911, like, oh man, yeah. So let's go to like as far as okay, freshman season's over and everything else. So did you play AAU ball or did you with the team? How was that?
Okay, I didn't really get to. I just played the AAU with the high school team, what I'm saying, from my sophomore year, and I played with the varsity over that summer and all of that. But yeah, really it picked up my junior year, Eddie Ford All Stars.
Okay, but wait,
Yeah,
before we get
yeah,
to that, so before we get to that, let's look at sophomore year. Okay, let's look at sophomore year. So, uh, was you starting or was you what?
nah, I came off the bench. I was probably sophomore year. I was like seventh man because my freshman year I was like come off late on in the bench, in the bench. But I played varsity. So, but sophomore year I was like seventh man. So I was getting that feel of it in the game. It still was fast. I'm not gonna lie, it still was fast.
Right.
So, but I got in seventh man, round seventh man.
Okay. So junior is when you said it kind of like took off.
Took off, took off. Yeah.
Was you
So
starting then and all that? Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jermaine. Go ahead.
no. Okay, let's back it up just a little bit. Before that junior year, like the summer into the junior year, that's when the AAU ball picked. I mean, four of our five starters was playing for the Eddie Ford All Stars. Two of them was playing for the senior team, and I was playing for the junior team.
Okay.
Well, about three of them was playing for the senior team. I was playing for the junior team. So that's when we went and we made a name for ourselves right there. And people in the regular state, they was like, okay, them Eastern boys, they all right.
Right.
So, but okay, now going into the junior year, after that summer, they're gonna rank us number 4 in the state. Why they do that? So okay, the first game against Doss, we beat Doss 156-70.
Yeah, they was. Yeah. That team was.
Scoreboard lights was messing up. I
Jeez.
mean, that's what I'm saying. You'll never get nothing like that because this is the starting five, and this is you probably ain't gonna never get this. I led in scoring that game, 27. My cousin, 26. Another guy on our team, 25. 23 and 19.
Oh,
That was the starting five.
wow. That's nuts. Wow.
And then you can imagine everybody else to get the 156. So that was the year, man. We really was doing our thing. The first 12 games of the season, we averaged 100 points.
Yeah. Look, hold on, Jermaine. Okay, first of all, who was the head coach for Easton?
Our head coach was Bryce Hibbert.
Bryce. Yeah, because
Right.
he went to mail after all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, Coach Larry O'Bannon them.
yeah. So check it. So tell everybody, like, because I definitely remember what was like his philosophy for your team, like the style of play and all this kind of stuff. Because we definitely know it was some running.
Yeah. So now his philosophy really was, man, to get up and yeah, of course, get up and down, and we was motion offense. We didn't run too many plays because why? A lot of us played together since we was kids, and we knew each other's game. We held each other accountable, and that's just how we just rolled. He just took it in, and he just kind of sat back, like, let them do what they do.
Wow. Yeah. Very smart of him. Very smart of him.
Yeah.
So big time. So let me ask you this. Okay, who was that year, that junior year? What was the toughest team y'all faced in the regular season? Let's say regular season.
I mean, I guess I give PIP credit. Okay. Look, we beat PRP in the King of the Bluegrass by 21, and then they came back to beat us in the LIT by 9. So we kind of said it was a morning game. You know what I'm saying? It was just but okay, though. Now, here we go though. You don't shoot 35 free throws to 2.
Wow.
Everybody talked about that. I've never seen nothing like that. And hold on, those was PRP grad reps.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But hey, I got to give them credit. And then we lost out of town. You know what I'm saying? To a team that was real tough. They was out of Georgia. They was nice, man. They was nice.
Tournament. Y'all was in the tournament.
Tournament. Yep. It was over the Christmas break. Yep, because if we'd have beat them, we'd have played the number 1 team in the country, St. Anthony's at the time. Yep. So yeah, it was those was the 2 toughest teams. Because other than that, 35-2. That's all I can say.
Ooh, 35-2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's unheard of. Like,
Right.
really. Okay, so junior, you're flying through. So how as far as the tournaments, the region, what y'all was region 7?
Yeah, 7 region.
Okay.
Yep.
So who did you guys have to play to become the region 7 champion?
Hold on. Okay, let me see. Regional champion. He had to beat I think it was Manual, man. I think it was Manual because I think Ballard lost. But those was, Ballard. That was I gotta give him credit too, man, because they fought us. Of course, that's our rivalry.
Right.
They always fought us to the T too, man. They did.
Who was
But
on?
I think
Who was on that team?
okay, they had Anthony Stanton, some this guy from I forget Marcus Gradney. He was from California. See, they was getting players from everywhere coming on Ballard too, though. At the time, I'm telling you, they was, and they always had the long guys. They was real long, man. It was man. They had quite a few, man. I swear, I can't even think of a lot of them right now.
That's
Look, look, when I get off here, I'm gonna know all of them. I'm sorry.
That's all.
What's my name, man?
How'd you forget about that? Right. So look, so y'all okay? Get region 7.
Yeah.
It was Sweet 16, man. Please
Okay,
talk about that experience for us.
man. It's nothing like it. Because when you get in there, you playing against the team that you playing against, the whole crowd in the stands because they don't like Louisville teams.
Right.
So you get down there and you playing, the referees is against you. So you playing against everybody. And they are trying to take it away from the Louisville teams when you get down there. Usually see how they got set up now, it's like you face each other in the first or second round to knock you out. To the
Right.
sixth region, got to knock out the seven region, got to knock out the sixth region really fast.
Right.
But see, when we went down there, we didn't. They was on the other side. Butler was on the other side, but they didn't get to make it to us. We was climbing through there though, but it was tough, man. It was talking about us in the papers. We hung the papers up, smacking it when we was leaving the locker room. Like, okay, we hear what y'all saying. They called us Taylor boys, Taylor Farm boys from the farm. Yeah, that's what they did in the Lexington papers.
Wow.
They talked about us. I mean, but hey, it's all good.
Let me
We
ask
should.
you. Let me ask you this real quick. Going into the tournament, y'all was ranked number one.
Yeah, ranked number one. Yep.
So, do you remember who was the first team y'all played in the 316?
We played Wayne County. We beat Wayne County. I think we beat them back close to 20, but it was still tough because the referees was giving everybody the calls, man. It was tough.
Right.
It
Right.
was a tough game.
Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you move on. Who you got next?
We got the team out of Bowling Green. We got a Bowling Green team. These little twins is little short little guards just playing dirty, hitting everybody, man, all in your chest and everything. It was just crazy. That was a hard fought game too, man. Hard fought game. But we pulled it out. We pulled it out. We pulled that one out.
Okay. So now you in what? The final four? Or is that
Yeah, the semi, yep.
semi? Who you playing in semi?
Graves County, one of the toughest games. Man, we beat them by 4, but they was trying to get the game to them. I swear, it was a lot of calls down the stretch was really iffy, and we just had to. And I ain't gonna lie, I made a costly turnover at the end that gave the guy a 3-point play. I was like, oh, we only up by 2, we gonna lose. And James Calvin came to me and he told me, man, we got this, man. It's all right. You made a mistake. You good. You good. So as and I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my best games down there because I got guard of the game after the game on that. But that was a tough game, man. That was a tough game.
How many points you have?
That year I averaged 14, man, as a junior on that team.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was loaded anyway, big time. So championship game. Who y'all play?
Fort Thomas Howland.
Is everybody play Allen today on the show?
Oh man, whew. It was a tough game. We played against. Look, and that's crazy. I ain't even I'm gonna know his name after the show. Yeah, you gonna know who I'm talking about. Hefty Lefty,
Oh,
the quarterback for Kentucky.
Lorenzen. John
Yeah,
Lorenzen.
rest in peace.
Right.
He he was way smaller and he could shoot it with that lefty then. And we played against the tight end on the Kentucky team, Derek Thomas. Dirk. Yep, Dirk. Yep, that's why I said it was a good game. It was a good game. So we beat them. They were younger than us because they was, matter of fact, I think he was sophomore. He was a sophomore. So yeah, we beat Fort Thomas Howland in the championship game by 12.
Wow. I mean, and I love it because it's like, even though it was tough, I mean, you couldn't let the refs dictate. So, 12 was a nice cushion.
Yeah, it was. When you see that clock winding down, you like, please don't get no more. Them out there, man. They'll give it to them in Lex, man. They will. They'll give them the game.
So you leave Lexington as a champion. Man,
Mm-hmm.
how is that feeling? Man, you 502. It's been a lot of great teams that did not complete the mission. You guys
Right.
number one and left number one. How was that feeling, Jermaine?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. It was this the best feeling because why? We stamped our name forever in the books. You can't take it away. I mean, a lot of people talk about how good their teams were doing high school, but did you win a championship?
Right,
You know, I mean, that's all I can say.
right,
We're state champion. That's all I can say, man. And it was a great feeling playing with my brothers, cousins, and other family. Shoot, distant family. That's what I call them. They are my brothers.
right. Wow.
So yeah, great. It was great, man.
So, and that was junior year, right?
That was my junior year. Yep.
So, I'm pretty sure, like going into the summer, uh, playing ball and everything else, like was you started getting recruited after your junior year or your junior year?
Yeah. My I had my first letter was doing my freshman year. I still think it's a fluke letter, but it's from Pittsburgh. I mean, some people be like, man, that's good. Okay, then after that, my sophomore year, and then it was Michigan State. They kind of showed. They just wrote, what I'm saying, them little
Yeah,
questionnaire. We looking at you, but okay, man. But the junior years when it picked up, and I started getting a lot of Marquette letters and stuff like that, and it was just Western Kentucky, yeah. But okay, I got all that like doing after the junior year stuff like that, and it picked up some going into my senior year.
so, how was your senior year, man? Talk about your.
Okay, okay, me being the lone starter back from the championship team, trying to defend it. I can say this: it was a tough year. We went 22-10, but we made it back to the state tournament. I mean, with the team, that's when my little brother stepped up. Ramon Taylor, he stepped up, and we was just trying to hold it down. So it was a tough season. The second round, we lost in the second round, man.
But you know what though, especially from it's hard for a 502 to get anything, but for you guys to even come back as the defending
Right.
champion, man, that says a lot about the program and you guys, big time, man.
That is, yeah, it was definitely.
So, okay, senior ends. What is college looking like? What is going on?
Okay. After it ends, I'm kind of like, you know, my test scores, my ACT, it just didn't come back high as I wanted it to. So I started looking at junior college because I was like, dang, I didn't think I had to go JUCO route, but I started looking into JUCO and I ended up taking two visits. My first visit was to Mobley College, and then I went to the school that I eventually signed with in Southwestern Illinois. It was, yep, in Belleville, Illinois, near St. Louis, 15 minutes from St. Louis on the southern tip. Yeah. So I ended up signing there. And, I did pretty good, man. Did pretty good.
So after that, like, did you transfer to another school? Go to another school or what? Or did you stay all 4 years there?
I stayed juke. I stayed 2 years, stayed 2 years. So then after the 2 years, I ended up, since, I was like, I didn't get the credit hours. That's why I was school kids today about all the stuff I didn't get to do. I didn't get the credit hours to transfer to a D1. Had D1 little offers after junior college, but I messed that up because I didn't get my hours up. But then I ended up saying, since I didn't get the hours up, I might as well go NAIA. I went to Georgetown,
Okay.
came back in and went to Georgetown with Happy Osborne.
Yeah, yeah.
But so, and then going to Georgetown, you remember Quentin Bailey got kicked off Louisville team. My boy, he's on Georgetown with me that as juniors that year.
Ooh, I know that was a nice backcourt.
Oh, we had a nice team. We had 5 D1 transfers that went to Georgetown. Look, I'm not trying to brag, but we was #1 that year at Georgetown. Oh, yeah, that's how that went. So we went, look, in another 35-2, but didn't win the championship.
Who'd y'all lose to?
We lost to a team out of Syracuse, Oklahoma, man. They were some big boys, and we just couldn't handle them. We was #1 the whole year, and we just got there and just folded, man. Our best player, he couldn't get it together. He couldn't get it together. We used to have NBA scouts at our practices watching uh like him. Milwaukee, San Antonio Spurs, there's people wanted it. But he choked.
Wow.
He choked the big game.
Wow.
So yeah, he went 0 for 10 for 3-point line.
Wait a minute, man. First of all, who is this, man? Don't make me have to
And
look it up.
no, he's Antoine Jones, man. He's out of Florida, man. 6'8", two guard.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, shooter. He's that's why I say he's one of the D1 transfer from Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
And he came to our school for the 1 year. Yep, came from Cincinnati, man, to Georgetown.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Bad boy, bad boy.
Over 10.
Let me ask you this, man. Um, so did you play in the dirt ball?
I didn't really play in the dirt ball. I'm not gonna lie. We played high school level, and we won it in the high school division when we were in high school.
Okay.
I didn't really play the dirt ball. I know, I did.
No, but you know what? It's the only reason I ask because like this man on this show, man, is a bad man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's bad. That's why I'm like, I know he probably did dirt ball and all that because, hey, man, he nice. When I say, even as he got older, nice. I mean, like, nah, dude, I got hit first, big time. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. So let me ask you this, man. And I know that pretty much you said didn't have the hours and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah.
Big time, and I know you mentioned some of it, but so people can hear it for real from your mouth. What kind of advice would you give high schoolers, man, as far as uh, school? Let's say school, the student athlete.
Hey, taking it seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to you see you can get your grades, but it's about them tests, man. If you can't test well, it hurts you. Because I ain't gonna lie, I got the grades, but I just wasn't concentrating on them ACTs and SATs like I should have. And if I would have got the right tutors and stuff like that to help me, I would have been okay. Because I just went in there and just did it and said, forget it.
Right.
So that's how, but I give them that advice, man. Take this stuff seriously. And, focus. Just focus, man. Because and then, that's all you have to do.
Yeah, right, right. So, if I know it's been, I don't know how many years it's been since y'all won it because I'm wondering, like, so have y'all went to Easton had like a reunion and stuff for you guys? And,
Yeah, they had a little reunion for a 20-year reunion. You know what I'm saying? So a few years back, we came back and they gave us plaques and we went to the middle of the court and waving at folks and all of that. So they looked out, but I mean they could have did more. But I'm just saying
right, right, right.
the first one, and so. But it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. But they still honored us, so I'm okay with that.
Right. Because as I look at the rich history of Eastern basketball and the names that came after you guys. I mean, you guys and before you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to dispute that. Before you guys, foundation was laid, and then you guys took it and did something that no one's done pretty much. And so, like I said, this is the rich history. That's why I was just wondering about that, man, because not only like I said for Easton, because that's big time, but for the city, man, because that's so hard to do.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I commend you guys big time, man. That's something that, man, celebrating as much as possible. I mean, you guys are legends, man.
Right. What they say, give the flowers while you're still here.
Yep.
Right, right. Don't wait. You're absolutely right. Uh,
Don't wait, man. Don't wait.
don't wait. So let me see. I'm trying to think. Okay, so we always give people time to thank people who's been in their lives and stuff like that. Um, this is your time, man. Thank the people who meant something to you. Basketball, outside of basketball, uh, it's on you, brother.
Okay, okay. I mean, I thank all my coaches, that helped me through this journey, taught me how to be a man, having that father figure, because I didn't really have that in the household, growing up. But, you know, just thankful for all the players that I played with and family, you know. So that's pretty much everybody. It's just, I don't have too many words for that, but that's what
Yeah,
it is.
and it's okay. I mean, we know you're humble and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I see that you got beautiful children and things like that, man, and all that, man. I just, know, what I like I said, about the show that we do, man, is that we just hope that people get to know that, hey, man, there's a lot of people that you may work with, not even knowing their story. Not know anybody can say, hey, man, I was that dude. I played a little ball until you realize, oh, that cat was that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing,
Right.
once you ask them, that we always ask, I forgot to ask them.
How old are you? What grade you was in when you knew you was that dog?
Mm, let me see. I'd say 13, about seventh, eighth grade into it or whatever. I mean, I felt like that was the turning point where I said, I want this, and whoever they can get this.
Right. Okay. Let me ask you this, because you said you went to school with, he said two cousins, right? At
And his
Easton
brother,
and his little brother. Out of y'all, who was that top dog?
woo,
During that time, woo, I gotta give it to my cousin Antoine. He had the smooth game at the time. He always had the Jamal Mashburn crossover. He loved doing it like that. But his brother, he was the point guard for us though at the time, and he was our leader though. So, but both of them, man, both of them. And then Bro came on later, and he just killed us. He saw it and just built on it. He was, yeah, he ended up going farther than us. He ended up playing with the Harlem Globetrotters.
wow,
East, yeah, he went. Yeah, he did his thing, man. He did his thing. Jump out the gym.
wow, man.
So I got to him.
Let me ask you.
Got
Let me ask this real quick before we let you go. So we know you've been a baller. So the football team coaching try to lure you in over there, man, or nothing?
man. They try to lure our starting five and said that we can get you. Y'all be all right. Y'all won't get hurt. I mean, but our coach said y'all better not go out for the team.
This around.
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna plan on playing wide receiver because I was just gonna run down the side and catch everything.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's like when Jermaine Brown and Taylor them when I was in school. They was playing, but Jermaine Brown was returning them kicks. And dude, it was like a gladiator that came on that sideline. People was popping off of him. You had to use the sidelines to get him out of bounds.
Yes,
Hey,
sir. I know, Jermaine. I
hey,
know.
it's like, dude, you could not. They was like one of the biggest. Leland and all them, man. That's when I was in
Yeah.
10th grade. We upset them. They was number one, and
Wow.
coach said, man, leave your helmets on. Let's go. It was at Ferndale. Let's go. Don't even worry about it. Let's go. Get on this bus. We're playing. We'll celebrate on the
On
bus.
the bus.
All right. That's all good,
I
man.
know, no. Hey, Jermaine, thank you, man, for joining us today, brother. We appreciate you, man. And
Appreciate y'all, bro.
hey, man, you and I will stay in touch, man. I'm definitely gonna holler at you, brother.
Yeah, definitely, man. Y'all, hey, stay up, keep doing y'all thing.
Appreciate
I follow your page, and I'm gonna keep on looking at these interviews. Y'all doing your thing, man.
Hey, man, thank you,
it.
brother.
Appreciate
We'll
it.
holler at you.
Okay, fam.
Great interview.
Yes, sir. Mr. Jermaine.
Mr. Jermaine.
Big time. So, it's okay. All right. We're going to flip the script, you know what I'm saying? We're going to preview these NFL games. Like I said, thank you, Jermaine, for joining us.
Appreciate you.
Very humble guy.
Yeah.
Very, very humble guy.
Yeah.
Like I said, the stuff he was doing in his 30s, you already knew he was a bad boy. You knew he was a bad boy.
Right,
He was doing a lot of stuff like, hold on, dude, is this a pro right here? That type of things like that. All right, so let's go on and hit this first one, brother.
All right, you got Tampa Bay and New England. I said New England. Jesus Christ.
Trying to give
Philadelphia Eagles that's on right now. And the score is great to be 7-7.
All right, so my whole thing with this is that I think everybody's all on the Bucks. Probably was.
Yeah.
I think that being this Thursday night, short week, and all this kind of stuff, Philly, they got to hope for mistakes and things like that. Point blank. You in here right now. You just got to hold Tom. You can move Tom off his spot. Easier said than done. But I'm riding with the Bucks. I think they probably will cover, man. I don't care if 7-7. I don't think it's going to be 7-7 at the end of the game. Yes, sir. We're back in the building. And shout out to Milwaukee Bucks.
That is wrong.
Who bowed out because the Braves beat y'all. I'm trolling y'all. Let's go. Who you got in this game anyway?
That is wrong.
Who you got in this game, brother?
I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Philly.
Next.
I'm going with Philly.
Next.
Most definitely.
Next.
Slide, Eagles, slide.
You silly, man. You silly. That's
Miami. Jaguars. You got a 1-4 team and an 0-5 team going against each other. 9:30, London.
London time, huh?
London time.
Okay. Well.
Like it ain't gonna make a difference, but Tua's back.
Doing what?
Playing quarterback.
Taking tickets?
He playing quarterback. He back.
Okay. Well.
It ain't gonna make a difference, but.
Brissett got hurt, right?
Yeah, he looked banged. He banged. I don't know if he got hurt, but he banged up.
Oh, okay. Well,
he banged up. A little bit. You know what? I'm riding Miami. I'm riding Miami with this one. I'm riding with you this week, Bump. Please don't disappoint me.
You know what? Since quarterback is iffy, I'm going with the Jags, man. I'm going ride with the Jags.
You trying to get the Jags their first win?
Yeah.
But you know what's so crazy? If y'all can recall last year when we used to do the picks, every time he picked a team to win, they lose. You think he's slick. He's trying to get y'all crazy because he won't Miami to get this game.
No, I got the Jags, man. I'm going for the points and stuff, man.
You go for the points?
Yeah, that's that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
That, plus two, that doesn't mean anything. But
it doesn't. I'm riding with Miami though.
Oh, okay. Look at here. Mr. Brandon is in the building.
He back.
Yeah, sir. We can't wait to get you really back. We know you had some surgery or something for your knee. We want to make sure you're healthy, brother. But we definitely not need to meet up to do some things that we got on the plate, without a doubt. Can I get my autograph tomorrow at the Mel Fern Creek game? That's right. Ferdell's game is canceled.
Who the hell?
The team forfeit or something. Somebody forfeit.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. If rain permits, I will be in the building. If you got I guess you're gonna need like a silver or gray Sharpie and all this kind of stuff. Yes, I will be in the building. So I wouldn't mind putting a Hancock on that, brother. I got you. Now, when we meet, then you have to get marks.
Yeah, I'll be at the PIP Manu game.
Let's see.
Who we got up next? Ooh, a divisional game. Chicago at Green Bay at Chicago. You know, divisional games is always iffy.
Tough, ain't it?
It's always tough.
Yeah.
Fields, you got Rodgers. Fields is banged up.
Totally end of the spectrum. So I hate it for you Birds fans, but it's totally end of the spectrum. Only time you're gonna see them like that is when Mark put them two names in a sentence. That's the last as far as equal, because it's definitely not.
Oh Jesus!
Packers are gonna beat the Birds. Birds. I'm sorry.
They better.
Yeah, they will. But you can't depend on the kicker.
No, you can't. Not if we're going down the wall.
Ain't Montgomery still out too? Montgomery's still out. Fields banged up, I think.
And the other running back is out too. He's on the COVID list. Williams, he's on the COVID list.
Man.
So Green Bay most definitely got this one.
So is Dalton gonna play?
As of right now, Fields is playing. As of right now.
He said it won't be purple. Talking about and it's crazy because the school that you coach got purple.
Jesus Christ.
Dang, man. You know what I'm saying? You come on, man. We'll talk about this another time. I ain't trying to lose no further people. Packers, you got to.
Yep.
Who you riding with?
Detroit Lions.
Who you riding with? Is that Detroit?
Of course I'm riding with Detroit. I ain't picking Cincinnati.
Well, that's right. Hell, Cincinnati can play the
Jets.
The Louisville Jets.
I'm going to pick the Louisville Jets.
Exactly. So, really, we're going to refrain from you. But whatever the Bengals out there, we got to refrain from you because that's a wrap. And hell, you have to give the Browns some love just because you have to. You don't want to. On this one, man, I think the Lions will cover. Cover mean they can lose by 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the Lions covered. You know what, man? Let's go. I'm gonna go with Detroit, man. I'll go with Detroit. They might pull the upset because it's definitely still an upset no matter what.
They're gonna win now.
They're
gonna win. You gave the blessing. Gave the blessing.
Hey,
they
man,
win, brother.
Hey, I think if they don't win this one, they probably won't win the game.
Absolutely not. This is one they can possibly win. This is one they can get.
Let's keep it real. 0-5, boy. Unless they play. Do they play? They play the Jags, don't they?
It's a possible problem.
Both will be on 13.
Houston, Colts.
We have a problem.
Yes, we do.
Houston, we have a problem.
I'm gonna give this one to the Colts. They at home. I'm gonna rock with the Colts with this.
Plus, they look kind of nice before they collapse.
Yeah, big time.
They look kind of nice. So I can see that, man. I'm riding with the Colts on that too. Texans, we don't know what's going on down there. You should have beat New England last week and choked. So
right,
big time. Was hounding them tough.
You ain't lying, brother.
Woo!
LA Rams
should be 17-point favorite
versus New York Jets.
Who?
Giants. Damn it, my fault, Nutter. The Giants.
Probably don't make no difference. What you call them?
I got Matt Stafford throwing for like 450.
Oh Lord! Dang, that's ugly. That is ugly.
Yeah, I'm throwing about 450 yards.
All I need you to do for me Booker for the Giants. You and Tony. This eat. Take the loss, but this eat.
He won't tell me.
This the eat.
But
Y'all don't ain't nobody else.
Take the
You
loss.
ain't got nobody else.
Take the loss.
Glennon and stuff like that. That's a wrap, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Have 100. Do y'all think?
Yeah,
150 yards, all that.
All that. But take that loss with you.
Just lose.
This and it may be about 14. It might be about 14. So I mean, you know,
Well, fantasy.
everybody on the screen, as far as for the Giants,
Mhm.
will not be there. Barkley and Jones.
Right. Exactly.
So, you know,
You're right.
it's over. I mean, you know, for them, it's
LA.
like
Better pull it off, LA. Quit playing.
you ain't got no choice.
That'll be a big upset.
Jeez.
Woo! KC, that football team they call Washington. I think,
The one that they trying to get out emails from.
yeah.
The one who
Yeah.
decided that I'm going to distract everybody and retire Sean Taylor's
Jersey.
that it should have been retired.
Been retired.
Ain't he in the hollow or something? I mean,
Should have
like
been
what's going on?
retired.
What's going
I
on?
don't know what's up with that.
Dude
That's
in the hollow and everything. And
That's
like,
disrespectful. That is very.
what can we do so the public won't be mad at?
Won't be mad
But
at
won't
us.
even thinking about. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and retire his. Come on, man.
And the crazy thing about it, what I hate about this game, you're gonna have that man's family there, right?
Yeah.
I hope once they pull it off and do all that, please leave the game. Because that man right there is pissed off. You don't think he's pissed? He gonna kill Washington.
Especially
He gonna kill Washington.
AB with another TD. AB with another TD. Yeah, take the drink. I don't know, man.
No, he's pissed.
He's pissed.
He gonna go off.
But do you have?
He gonna go
Do
crazy.
you have? I mean, they can go crazy, but will they stop Washington? I've been saying that Washington ain't scoring, but they've been scoring. I don't know how they've been scoring.
They've been, but not this game.
You don't think they're gonna score this game?
They're going to score,
Yeah.
but I don't think as high as points as we think they're going to do.
I mean,
They're going to score.
yeah, they're gonna score. But
That's
my
for
whole
damn
thing
sure.
is, when what you on tape, what you show on tape is who you are.
I mean,
And I'm not saying that Washington
yes.
has enough to beat them. I'm just saying I think pretty much we need to start lowering Kansas City's down. I mean, they are way down. They ain't up here no more. You know, can they regroup and everything? Yes, they can. But they lost a lot of players. A lot of people out. I'm just saying, I think the Chiefs win by 7, but I don't think it'll be a blowout.
7.
I don't think it'll be a blowout.
14-21.
Oh, no, bro.
14-21.
I wish that point spread was that 14 or 21. I'll be going right into the bookie saying, hey, I need them points. They got to show me something.
KC going to blow them
They
out.
got to show me something, brother.
Mahomes said, I'm sick of this. Y'all keep talking. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
okay. He was sick of when he got beat the first time.
See,
He was
that's
sick
different.
of this at the second
That's
time.
different. That's
So
different.
now the
Lamar.
third time?
That was Lamar.
Now the third time,
That
huh?
was Lamar.
Third time's a charm with this cat, huh?
Lamar different.
The battle of the 2 and 3s. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is. About 2 or 3. But you won't watch them lose anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Minnesota.
yeah, true.
Carolina.
Can't deny that.
Minnesota, Carolina, 2 and 3, 3 and 2. This game's at
Panthers
Carolina. No, they.
After that
Yeah,
loss that
yeah.
they should not have lost to Jalen Hurts now, they need this in the worst way. You should not have lost that. You know, you're making all these transactions and on defense and all. I mean, well, defense apparently wasn't the problem. Donald went to sleep at the wheel.
Donald had a
21-18? Wasn't that something like that? That's ugly.
He had a Jets jersey on something.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I mean, yeah, I believe you because he looked like it. Because that was ugly. He laid an egg.
Minnesota, y'all have. I said Minnesota. Carolina, y'all need to win. There's no Cook. They back up running back. He's cool. He's decent. He had a hell of a game last week. Stop that run.
I have to.
Stop that run because Cousins is not good on the road.
Right.
Y'all need to go ahead and take this win, Carolina. Bounce back, man. He had brother riding. He was with y'all, man. He was with y'all.
What's up?
Even after his boys won.
What's up, Double Friday?
Who that?
Double Friday said hello.
Double Friday, what up?
What up? What up? What up? So yeah, you gotta have it, Carolina. You gotta have it.
Don't go 3-3.
Don't do that.
It's early.
Big one right here. Big one right here. Big one.
Now, this should have been a night game, but I don't know what the NFL's doing. I would have switched it. But
That flex.
you got Chargers in Baltimore. 1 o'clock game too. Wow. This is at Baltimore. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. But I do think if Lamar get there 19 against them, I don't think he's coming back. I'm not saying the Chargers defense is great, but I don't think you want to try to come back against Justin Herbert. And Baltimore's defense is not that good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. I agree with you. They need to start fast. I think it's going to be a lot of points.
It gotta
I
be.
think it's going to be a lot of points because at the end of the day, I mean, the Ravens' defense is definitely not the Ravens of old. But I will say this: Chargers' defense is okay. They're better than the Ravens, but
Yeah.
like you said, 1 o'clock. So that means it's 11 there, 10 there in LA, so
Yep.
yeah, you have to get used to that.
Yep. Very different.
But this game right here is so tricky because Ravens do have to. They have to go. Because like I said, Wentz, even though he had a good game,
Right.
Hibbert, he's just gonna rock and roll.
Yes.
He's gonna pick that back end.
Mhm.
You're not getting no pressure on him. Yeah. And really, this is when you need to do ball control. If you're the Ravens, you need to run the ball,
Yep.
eat
Control
that clock,
time. Yeah.
do all that good stuff.
Control
If you don't, then it's gonna, that 19 and 22, that ain't gonna be the same.
No. Let's toss that right there, buddy. Got the Cardinals and Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Rocks.
This game is at Cleveland. You got 5-0.
This could be the 8 o'clock game.
It could, yeah. You're right.
It's so many that
I
could
would hell
play
the Monday
someone.
night because that. Anyway,
Yeah.
this is gonna be a good one. Can Cardinals stop their run game? That's the thing.
That's gonna be huge.
You know what I'm saying? Can you stop the run game?
And it's at Cleveland.
Right. Because you can't stop it. If they can't stop the run game, this is an upset. Cleveland wins this game. Cleveland wins.
I think Cleveland gonna win. Period.
You think Cleveland gonna upset them?
Yeah,
Got the upset?
them 2 losses they took, man, is
It was
there.
there. No, I know.
So it's just, I think about that 17-10, even though 49 defense is good.
Yeah.
It's copycat league. So but whatever they ran at defense wise, granted the personnel is different, but they got some good players besides the linemen for Cleveland.
Yeah.
The DBs and stuff like that. So
Absolutely.
you're just gonna have to man up, make them run the ball. Make them run the ball and say, "Here, Connors, let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got."
You and the other cat." You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, you hit it. They're gonna have to bring, and this is the crazy. They're gonna have to bring Buddha down there, man. He's gonna have to safety. He's gonna have to be down there, and then that's gonna open up some passing lane.
Yeah, exactly.
Passing all this kind of stuff.
He's gonna have to hit him.
You're gonna have to hit him.
He's gonna have to hit him.
If he don't hit him, then he's in trouble.
Absolutely.
But also, what Kyler Murray will be getting? He'll be getting to run around,
Right.
instead of like you got all these weapons on the outside.
And then and if them 2 ends can do right this game,
Contain him.
he's gonna have a long game.
Mm-hmm.
Mary, you got a long game.
You got to contain him. You got to make him come up in that pocket to make him stay in that pocket. You're gonna have to do that. But I do go back to what you said. If they can run the ball like we know they can, it could be a long day for Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that's eating clock. That's beating up your defense, all that. So, yeah.
Queen.
I know it hurts.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go them. See, Vegas and Broncos. Vegas is so distracted right now,
Right.
to where it's going to be easy for the Broncos to just go ahead and do what they do.
They better.
You know what I'm saying? They distracted. You got
They better.
players wanting personal days
Better.
because of this and all that. Broncos got to win this.
Yeah, it should.
They got to win this.
Should. Or will these guys rally?
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
That
That's
too.
the whole thing. Because as much as I love Teddy Two Gloves, that offense is not explosive.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll keep teams in the game.
Right.
And then, even though old boy's been struggling, he's for the past 2 games, he can air it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does got one of the best
Tight ends
in the game.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be on. Now,
Mm-hmm.
that defense that the Raiders is facing, they gonna knock old boy loose.
They better.
They're gonna knock him loose. So he's got to be ready because that line has to protect him. Because if not,
It's a long day.
long day.
Yeah, I heard what Bosa said. Do what he said.
Yeah, and everybody in the league said, Bosa, we knew that. But,
You just called it out.
Thank you, though.
He called it out. Oh. Well, they only gave 3 then. That might be a little disrespectful. Cowboys. Matt Jones. I ain't gonna call him New England. We're just gonna call him Matt Jones because this is what they doing. Go ahead, bro.
Pressure. Bust pipes. Pressure. That's all I got to say, Keys. It's pressure. Put him in all kinds of different situations. Talking about Mac Jones and switch up the D. Be aggressive. Dare him to throw to Diggs, because if you throw to Diggs, he's picking it off. We got some more people coming in there healthy, so and then against for Dak, just know that he's gonna come with all kinds of different funky defensive and stuff like that. You just got to identify them quickly and rock and roll. I mean, let's be honest. They should have lost last week. I understand that shoulda, coulda, woulda, but if you watch the game or paid attention to the game, they survived against a horrible as Texan team. Dallas, if you should be, you're playing great. You want to go ahead and continue. You need to go on and just beat them. I don't care if it's 7, 17, 10, whatever. Just beat them. Get that monkey off your back with Belichick. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. But if they go ahead and play the dominant style they've been doing, it's not going to be close. Unless it's raining.
My take on this is put number 11 defensive end. Just let them go. Just let them go at it. Just let them have fun. Because this is the game he can have fun with. Because he's not gonna throw. He's not where he at right here. He ain't throwing the ball.
Who ain't throwing the ball?
That guy right there. See him? Matt Jones.
Oh, that
See
guy.
him right there?
Okay.
You see me pointing at him?
Right there. Okay, I'm looking over it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you looking
what?
over it, bro. No.
He doesn't even exist to me.
He's not throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Their running back, he's
He
done.
better.
The running back is done.
He better throw the ball.
I mean,
Please throw the ball.
To who?
Save your life. I don't care. If they try to run a dude, Lord, then it's really gonna get ugly. I don't know what's the guy who turned down all them jobs and stuff. Who's with the Patriots? The one who
offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
McVay.
yeah.
Not McVay.
He took that coach.
He
job.
took the coach job and said, "I'm going
I know
back.
he wish he never messed that up.
You're right. He should.
Cowboys should walk through that.
Yeah.
But show up and keep getting better.
Do what you do.
That's all it is.
Do what you do.
Whoa! Seahawks versus Steelers. What you got? Should be easy.
Russ ain't playing.
Should be easy.
You got Geno Smith back there.
Lord.
So I'm looking forward to this game. Our defense really stepping up. We still got Big Ben. We need to just go in this game and win so we can have that back. Everybody get their rest on. Ben is banged up. Give him a week to get it together. But, of course, I got my dogs winning, so it don't matter. Beef, that boy right there.
You know what I'm doing?
That guy right there.
You know what I'm doing?
Get the Gino.
You know what I'm doing?
What was doing? Superman.
This is all Steelers fans after they win.
What?
After they win this game, because y'all be 3-3, they be coming back.
Don't put me in that category, brother. Don't put me in that category. Don't put me in that. And you know,
you do a show. You do a show, so you heard
my ass.
You know the ones that's been missing.
I can't do that. So we got a bye week, and right after that bye, guess who we got? Cleveland.
It ain't gonna make a difference.
Cleveland. I'm not. Nah, they better sit the hell down.
No, the ones who've been hiding, watch, and you know it. 3-3.
Yeah, of course, you know I know, but
3-3 in a bye week.
I don't get hyped off.
It's gonna be rocking and rolling. Rock and roll.
I don't get.
This game should be a walk in the park.
Should.
Seahawks defense is not that good. They don't have a quarterback. So who's gonna throw to half man, half robot? I'll Lockett. Old man Lockett, if you see his hairline. Carson, I mean, you know, they in trouble. Geno Smith?
Geno.
Was he with y'all before?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
He's with the New York
Jets.
Jets.
Yeah, I know he's with the Jets, but I'm saying, I thought he might have. I mean,
Nah,
those are dogs. Y'all like all the other black quarterbacks. So, I mean,
we did have Vic, but he didn't come every day. We had Vic.
Y'all had Batch, Vic,
yeah. Cordell.
Dobbs,
yeah.
Haskins.
He's there.
So, excuse me if I got confused on that.
You supposed to be off. All right, Gino, your last thought anyway. I used this game right here. Buffalo, Tennessee. As much of a role that Buffalo is on right now, they better not let Tennessee upset them. And they crowning them right now too.
I just don't think it's too many teams out there. If Josh Allen is on his game, they're gonna stop him. Their weakness is the running game.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
absolutely.
But he's part of that running game, so he'll do his stuff and all this. So it's not gonna be pretty. You know what I'm saying? But they still muscle up enough to have 100-something yards rushing.
Right.
But dude's got toys. He got Sanders. He got Diggs. He's got Knox. He's Mr. B's there, so I'm gonna say I ain't gonna get into nothing else on that one.
Yep.
But they are rolling.
They rolling.
But that defense gonna get tested because King Henry's toting that rock about 26 times. About 26.
I'm giving 55.
And he's gonna try to get 200.
Easy, he is.
You know,
Jesus
so
Christ. Don't keep him going.
Tannehill's the guy. For the Titans to do something, Tannehill's got to perform.
Yeah, he better.
He ain't got no choice. He's got to perform.
He better.
If he don't, then it's gonna be real nasty.
Right.
And then, like, okay, you just destroyed Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
You got to come down. I mean, I'm sure you was cloud nine.
It should be a walk in the park.
It should. But I think just, and plus it's at Tennessee,
yep.
I think just the mere fact that we beat the Super Bowl participants. Crown yourself the king.
We're happy.
This game right here is a trap game. I don't care if it's on the road or not, because Bills should win this game.
They should.
In a hard fought game, I think. But if you're sitting there still celebrating, verbal them gonna hit them in their mouth. So you better come correct.
Right.
If you don't, then we gonna say we got a new number one.
A new number one team.
New number one team. So that should be a good one though, man. I hopefully.
Right.
And that's, you know, hey, if the Bills lose this, then man, then that Kansas City game, like, and I know it's tough. Don't get me wrong, because some people might have had Kansas City beating them and all this. So I mean, you can say, well, we still thought, but you can't beat them and then lose the Titans.
That'd be ugly.
Right. So
that will absolutely ugly.
Well, PRP and
Manual 7:30 PRP.
Mel and Fern Creek at Fern Creek 7:30. Guys, make sure after these games, you know y'all got all these technology. Even if it's not Friday night, Saturday morning when y'all wake up and you got all these stats. You know what you did. Your mom or somebody done kept up to coach somebody.
Send them.
If you want to have a chance to be offensive or defensive player of the week, you need to send them stats. If you got highlights, whatever, but stats definitely, you know what I'm saying, have a chance. Big time.
Absolutely.
Put y'all on the platforms, all that kind of stuff like that. Make a nice little, basic little poster thing, a logo,
Right.
basically of you, celebrate you. So hey, make sure you do that. Also, make sure today it already aired, but on Thursdays, 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Envision-radio.com.
.com.
Every Thursday, 3 p.m. Check us out on that one. Hey, man, it's been a productive week, man.
Yes, it
From
has.
Sunday on, man, we've been rock and rolling 5 days, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a good break.
Plus, Sunday, man-to-man champ. Check us out.
Man-to-man champ. Yes. Man-to-man coverage. Yes. Don't worry.
I done got
It's
so
been a
many
long.
shows
It's been
mixed up, dude.
it's been a long though. But hey, we want to thank all the guests that we had.
Please. Thank you.
Jermaine Taylor, Justin
Everybody.
Holman, all the crew, Mike G.
Mike G.
But he's
Appreciate
really not
you.
no guest. He's part of the family.
Yes, he is.
You know. So hey, y'all, another banger.
Another one.
Hey,
Y'all be good.
God bless. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Yes, sir.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.